All right, welcome back to the channel, Smart Money Gang. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, guys? Look, so as you guys know, man, the markets are about to close, guys. So they already winding down, man. They're winding down. But I decided to show you guys a video and a tip, a secret, right? I know you guys have seen the title. So actually what I'm gonna do is show you guys this pivot strategy that I've used to understand support and resistance, right? So a lot of you guys right now are struggling with finding support and resistance, but not only support and resistance, y'all struggling to know when the market is finna reverse, right? So this pivot point strategy that I'm going to show you guys will help you guys understand, resistance and support. And not only will it help you understand resistance and support, it will let you know when the market is going to, go the opposite way, guys. More so like not just a pullback, guys, but a full reversal, right? So a lot of you are really struggling with that. I started out struggling with that because as a beginner trader, it's hard to really understand where support and resistance is. It's hard to understand, highs and lows and highs, okay? So look, if that sounds interesting and you seem like you want to learn that, then stick around to the full video, watch it all the way to the end, because I'm going to share some tips and tricks that you can start using, you feel me, as soon as next week, guys, to be funded, okay? So listen, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. And we lit, man. We up and lit, man. We dropping nothing but bangers and heat, man, for beginner traders, so that you can come on this channel that I've indexed, right? I've indexed this channel to show you every strategy, everything that you need to know about Forex, guys. Go down the list and check out every video. Okay, small disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, guys. So with that being said, I might look into being one of those, because I'm tired of saying I'm not a financial advisor, guys. But I do offer a mentorship, right? I offer a private mentorship, right, where you get one-on-one, full access to your boy. Catch me before I get way up here. I'm right here right now, man. But you can get one-on-ones, right? Premium service. You know what I'm saying? When I say premium, man, I'm talking about premium signals, guys. Premium signals, full breakdown, chart analysis. Oh man, trading ideas. I just be getting a headache, man. My psychology, my methodology, the exact way I break down a trade, guys. What it what do you want access to that? Look, man, $199.99 lifetime. No monthly fees, no hidden fees, no hidden service fees, nothing like that. You get full access, VIP signals, earn while you learn. It's up there, guys. So it's up there. You guys know about it. SMSFXMentors.com. Go check it out, man. Click the link in the bio. And yeah, we about to hop right into the video, man. I'm not gonna even stall you guys. I'm about to show you guys this nice strategy, man. But before we get into this strategy, I do want to show you guys my private mentorship. So this is the free mentorship, guys. So go over there now. Click the link in the bio, SMSFX Mentors mentor chat group, and we come over here, man. We share knowledge, we share our profits, right? And then I wanted to show you guys, because I know you like, man, how did you make 1K in a day, right? So I'm about to show you how I made 1K.
SMSFXMentors.com. Look, I'm out and about, man, and I'm making bread, you feel me? I'm out and about, give me some food, you feel me? Live account, bro. We don't do that fake stuff over here, man. We go to history.
I made about
week,
$10.
man, you know what I'm saying? We don't
But
do none of that fake
for the
stuff,
week,
man.
I'm up
Same
142.
account, bro. We running it up, dog. Then
and then if you go over here to the big account, to the large account, right?
big account, small
This is what I'm
account,
talking about,
account,
guys. We can
all
all be
account, bro.
funded and
Right
make
up a
this
whole
good
nother
money.
thousand right here.
$1,000 a day, man. So
SMSFXMentors.com.
$1,000 a
Look,
day,
join the
man.
squad. You can learn how
And
to
we
be
put
funded today. Let's get it.
and we put everybody hip, man. So everybody in my group had a chance to make that same amount, guys. I'm gonna show you here. Um, and we just go in there, even I throw signals and everything in the free group. So just go over there and check out the free group, guys. I'm telling you, you won't be shocked, man. I give them exact breakdowns, I give them my confluences, I give them entry points, exit points. Listen, man, the whole nine, guys. Stop missing out on excellent on good trades, right? Uh, a good signal provider, a good mentor. Um, these are all the trades and everything like that that went off throughout the week. We had to close a couple of them up early, because they had like kind of this pullback thing going on. You know what I'm saying? But man, we made a lot of pips this week, man. We probably up about 300-400 pips this week, man. So yeah, man, we come on here, man. and then we just, we show our little ideas and everything like that. We show trading ideas. We work with small accounts,
SMSFX
big accounts,
mentors, right?
as you
You
guys can
already
see.
see that I took I
This is from
withdrew
that
$200,
deposit I
right? We
took
already
off the
did that
200,
live,
so we
and now
starting
I'm
at
in
100.
profit. I'm
And I'm
flipping.
already up like 30% on the account, 40% on the account, guys. So, just the full details type of, 300 here, whatever. I have a lot on my Instagram, so you got to follow me on my Instagram. These are some of the trades that took off last week. You know what I'm saying, man? We hit take profits, man. Went crazy, dude. Right? We going crazy, dude. Take profits. Um, you know, going crazy, dude. We can walk through all these, man. Walk through all these, bro. I'm giving out real tips, man. Genuine stuff, right? Just before the move happens. Wait, and I'm talking about we way before that. Look, we way before that. We way before that, y'all. So you see what I'm saying? So, y'all stop missing out, man. Look, stop missing out on real signals, bro. All week, man. We running it up, we turning up, right? So, anyways, man, we're gonna get into what you guys are here for, right? How did I make this $1,000? How did I make this 1K within a day? You know what I'm saying? Without actually being at the house, being in front of my computer. How did I set this up to where I know exactly, how I was trading, what I was trading? Now, right now, we're not going to trade the same exact pair that I was trading because I still have things marked up and I'm still doing little things right now as far as that. But I'm just going to teach you guys this strategy because all I do is trade support and resistance and structure in the market, right? Pivot points, like I said, they are for, to understand a reversal when price might turn around, right? We're about to hop right into it, man. As you guys know, I trade off the 4 hour. It's up to you on what hour you want to trade, what time frame you want to trade. That's all up to you. But I'm just gonna give you guys a strategy and how it actually works. Okay. And then you can take it from there. All right. So, all right, let's hop right into it. So what you're first gonna need to do, man, you need to go over here to indicators, right? And then you're gonna type in pivot. All right. So you're gonna type in pivot and and um and then you're gonna go to this pivot point standard right here, right? So you can go to the pivot point standard right there. And then guys, this is the fun part, right? Because now you can get your screenshots out, you can start screenshotting, taking pictures, whatever you need to do. But you're gonna put it on this right here, leave all that the same, right? So your pivot point, you can change it whatever color that works for you. So for your support one and your resistance one, it's gonna be blue, but resistance is usually red, but there's no way you can switch that up. Like, so you got to have it one solid color. So I put for my support one and my resistance one, I put blue because that can be a supported area. Resistance can turn into support, vice versa, right? So at that first level of support and resistance, I like it blue, right? So that let me know, okay, that's could be a buying level that we're approaching, right? So for the second one, I leave it off, guys. The second one I leave off, right? So for the third one, I turn it red. So that's my red support and my red, third resistance. So that's gonna be the high level, right? So that's these levels up here at the top. So I got the R3s and I got the R1s, which is gonna be at the bottom, right? I cut the middle one out because I don't need it. I have my pivot, guys. So my pivot is gonna be like my middle point, my ranging point, my reversal point, okay, price gonna get to this point and touch this point and start doing some crazy stuff, consolidating, whatever, right? That is where I have it right there, right? So now, boom, you got all these settings and everything like that. So I basically got the gray, the blue, and the black. You can turn yours black. You can turn yours whatever colors you want, guys. Trust me, that's on you. So now I'll come back over here to inputs. I leave everything the same, except I go down to here. Instead of traditional, I hit classic. So it's a classic, then everything is on auto. Now I could put it on auto daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever, but I got it on automatic, right? So then, and the number of pivot is 15. Now, you may want to adjust this to whatever you want to adjust it to. Me, I'm adjusted to 13, right? So, and that's just me personally, right? You could change it to whatever you want to change it to, but that's what I want my pivot range at. So I can't tell you how to do it and what to do and none of that, okay? So this is exactly how I do it. Now, how I use this is simple. I still use exhaustion. I still use the trend, right? Let's just say I'm right here at this point, right? So I'm right here at this point, okay? And then we see that we got a support level down here at this point. So now I don't have to have my stuff marked all up because, you know, this is what the, you know, what the computer is giving me. Like, this is my given. These are given support areas where they feel like, hey, you know, see, price came right here, touch right here twice. So that's a given support area, guys. So now you come up here and you know, you get to this resistance, you bust through this resistance, this first level of resistance. You bust through this resistance and then you say, okay, boom, we broke through this resistance. Now it becomes support. That's why I have it blue. So then after that, okay, price pushed to the upside. Okay. Now, the reason why I would have took this trade right here on top of this resistance because, okay, price formed, you know, a bullish engulfing, you know, pattern right here above it. It failed to make any lower lows, and it stayed above this resistance. So that made that resistance support. So I would have took this buy up to, you know, either this resistance here, you know, this resistance or this resistance over here to the side to this third level, right? That's where I would have took the trade up to, right, guys? Or into this resistance one again, right? And I would have seen it fail to get to this resistance one, then I would have got out here, okay? But the reason why I would have stayed in this push to the upside when I got in at this resistance one level is because usually, guys, not saying every single time, all right? So don't try to take that word out of my mouth and run with it because I don't want to hear you saying that I'd said it, right? But I said usually, right? When price is going up in a direction or either down in a direction, right? And it does not cross paths with the pivot line, like it don't come and hit the pivot line as it's going up, price may continue to keep going right to the next level. Okay, so that's the next resistance level that's marked, or or previous in the past. So right here around this level, right here around this level, right, could have got out, right? Okay, so you know, but usually when price passes the pivot line, you know, price usually is going to continue to the upside. Okay. So once price came back, bounced back off this pivot, came down a little bit, right back down to this resistant one level, where your entry was at again, right? So at the price pushed back up through this pivot point, because once price pushed back up here, it's indecisive, right? So it, you know, it came up and then, you know, it went down a little bit, but it came back down to this resistance level, rejected this resistance level and pushed price up, right? So once it pushed price up, you seen this engulfing right here. After this candle closed, you could have got in. Now, what would have made you hold this trade is that, okay, you see how price did not hit the pivot line. It skipped past the pivot line and it continued to go up to the downside. All right. So let me give you some examples of when, you know, when price is going up and then it hit the pivot line. So right here, okay, we got price going down, then we had price going up, came up, and right, failed to make a new high or failed to get past this pivot once again, then boom, we got to shoot down to the downside, right? So, and it passed the pivot line, it didn't really touch it. So when price came back up, it touched the pivot line, right? That's usually sign for a reversal, right? So it came back, double tapped on this support line right here. And then here go another engulfing. So this pair right here, Euro CAD is like engulfing buddy. Engulfing is going to be your buddy. So right at the support line, engulfing. So that's a double bottoms. Price just pushed right up through the pivot line, right? Came up right here above this resistance line, held this resistance line, and then pushed up again, right? And that's how, and it didn't pass this, you know, this pivot, right? So it didn't hit the pivot. So let's get an example of price going down, all right? So we got a good one right here. Like I said, most of the time, not all the time, we got price dropping. Price came back up, hit the pivot a little bit, but really not too much. Like it really went up in the pivot. So it hit it and then still pushed down, right? So once price got up here on this support and broke this support level, that's another entry. And then we could have took this down. Now, when this pivot line would have popped up and it didn't hit the pivot line, we know we could have stayed in the trade down until the next support pops back up. So when the next support popped back up, boom, we could take profit right at this support. All right. So, you know, this is a good, cool strategy. I guess that's the furthest they're gonna let me take it back. So at least you guys got to get two examples, right? Right here. So now, okay, boom, you got price coming down, right? Price came up. It hits the pivot again, right? But then it comes up, back up to the pivot, right? And then it couldn't break the pivot again. So boom, that's entry for sale, right? Boom. So you get where I'm coming from now, guys. So now you got this push up to the upside. You might think that, hey, you know, it's about to continue to keep going up, but no, it came down, hit the pivot, came back down, hit the pivot again, and then went to a downtrend. All right. Same thing right here. When it was trying to go up, it had hit the pivot line, right? So when it came and hit this pivot line, once it broke this pivot line, then we could take it down to the downside. All right. So this is a good strategy, guys. So what I want you guys to actually go do before just trying to apply this strategy, before putting your real money, loading it up, I want you to go on TradingView, right? You know, pay for the little $9, $10, right? And then what you can do is you can hit back play. So that's what I'm gonna try to do right now real fast so I can show you guys how it works. So you can come here and then you can hit back play, right? We making money, man. So we can go on here and go ahead and pay that little $5, $10 just so you can see what's going on. So now at this point, right, if I'm here, I'm seeing price. Me personally, I want price to have to hit here. If price failed to hit here, start making lower lows, then I'm getting in for a sale, guys. So now we can hit play. And then we can basically see how this actually works, and we can actually see how to you know, how it, you know, if it lags or not. You feel me? So if this indicator actually lags or not, we can see right now, guys. So you see, as you see, right, price failed to try to shoot up, failed, started pushing back down this way. So right here, this is considered double candles, right? So this is engulfing, right? This is a bearish engulfing candle, right? It's just engulfed this whole blue little candle, right? And push all the way down to the downside. All right. So we got price coming back down, pushing back down, but it's right here stuck on this pivot. But we know price structure. We know, hey, you know, price failing to make any higher highs. So price is probably going to push down, excuse me, to the downside. All right. So now we watching and we waiting, and we know we got this area, right? We got price consolidating between this area. Now all we need is a break to the upside or a break to the downside, and then we can actually get in, right, for a trade. So boom, we got a little break. We got a break right here to the downside, right above this resistance. So once we got this break, we could have entered maybe up to this next high. Let's see how that work out. Okay, now we got the pivot. So we know we hit the pivot, guys. So now at this point, we hit the pivot. If we in for this buy, we know we got to get up out of this buy, because now you see how price hit the pivot. So now price is falling under the pivot. We need a crack under the pivot so that we can start seeing like, okay, boom, they're going to crack under the pivot. So now, okay, boom, now we can get our entry in for the sale, because we know, okay, price is going to break structure to get all the way back up here. It got to start breaking structure, showing us how to get back up to the upside. Now we got this push back down. We could have took a quick scalp from here down to the supported level. Boom, profit, you know, take profit, right? So same thing here. Now we just waiting. We can hold the trade right now because, okay, we at a supported level, but we got to see price starting to reject this level at some point or something before we just gonna scare ourselves out of this trade, right? Because, you know, hey, this can be a pullback. It can pull back to here. It can pull back to here. As long as if it, you know, as long as it don't break this last high, you know, this could always be considered a pullback. So now we gain support right above this line, but it's not enough momentum in the candles for you to try to just, hey, you know what, I'm gonna get a buy in, you know, because price could be right now forming its last high, right? So now price forming its last high, you still don't have to get out. Now you can maybe bring your stop down here, trail your stop down to this point, right? And so now we're seeing price breaking the support. So now, okay, boom, you know, we holding the trade, now we're taking price. Now we can start trying to take our profit at this support level. As you see, price rejected and start pushing up. We could have took profit here, right? We don't have to be greedy, but we also don't have to be missing out on, you know, a good opportunity, right? Because if this was a loss, we would have been like, no, it's gonna go back up. It's gonna go back up. But it's a win, you know, you got to carry on with your win. So now you can come put your stop loss here at this supported level right here. Continue taking it down. We are just depending on how it's moving when it get back down to the support level, right? So now we can try to keep looking to see what's going on, or we can take it down until we see another supported area, right? So we get here, you know. So now let's see how many pips we done, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how many pips we done really boogied in. See, we up 200 something pips right now. 200, see? 231 some pips, just like following this whole simple structure. Just, hey, when it hit the P, boom, boom, price is finna, hey, you know, that might be a true reversal, right? Then we go look at structure, put structure with it. Boom, we got this nice push down to the downside. Look, you can't make this up, man. So You already know, man. Look, if you want a deeper breakdown on what's going on with this strategy, if you like this strategy, you think that you might want to use this strategy, like I said, go demo test it first, right? Then after you demo test it and you feel like you found success with it, how about going to seek out a mentor, somebody that you know that you feel comfortable with, like it's a safe place. You feel like, hey, boom, they can teach me. I feel like I can learn from this person because they break things down simple, right? So I would never force you or never tell you, hey, you know what, join my class, do this, do that. But I do have a video out showing you how you can turn, you know, that $199.99 investment. So, actually $300, right? So you're gonna need the $199.99, right, for me, right? So that's gonna be your initial investment for mentorship, right? Then you're gonna need at least $150 to $100 to actually put on an MT4 account, right, or a broker's account, right? Once you put that money on this broker's account, then you already gonna join my signal. You're gonna be in the group. You're gonna be able to take premium signals to where you can actually flip that, right? So once you flip that and bring that account up 200%, you'll be up $300, right? So now you can leave 100 in there, actually take the 200 off, right? And you can't say it can't be done because I've done it with less than $100. I've done it with 20 something bucks, guys. So I know you can do it. It's a 20 pimp challenge out here that I have on this channel too as well, right? So now you can take that $20, turn it into $300, right? Take that $199.99, invest it, right? So you're investing that in me. You're investing the $100. Now you all right. So now you made that $300. You take that $160, $170 and go take it to FTMO and you get a 10K account, right? Plus you got my premium signals. Plus I'm teaching you how to actually trade breakdown from breakdown, my exact methodology and psychology, guys. To me, that's a win-win, guys. And I don't know how long that price is gonna be at $199.99, guys. So I'm telling you, go ahead and take advantage of it now, man, before price goes up, guys. This is billions of dollars worth of knowledge because actually the Forex market is $1 trillion market a day, guys. So if it's so much money in the market, guys, what are we waiting on? Let's go in here and grab this bag, man. So SMSFXMentors.com, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is, man. We going up. And I did it first, man. I'm the first to index my channel with every single strategy that you can think of, right? And then I can actually break it down for you even more, right? So now you develop the strategy for yourself. All you need right now is the proper risk management, the proper, the risk to reward, right? The proper understanding your account sizes, the percentage gains instead of the value of the dollar, guys, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Let's turn up. SMSFXMentors.com. Y'all already know what it is. I'm the first to do it. Let's get it. Gang.